Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Smart Learning by Chilad Education Zone. I think we are meeting after a long spell of silence. මේ දවස්වල අපි O level විභාගයේ ආරම්භ කරගෙන කරන මේ වැඩසටහනේ අද මම ඔයගොල්ලොත් එක්ක මුණ ගැහෙනවා. My name is Kapila Karunanayaka and I am from Buddhist Girls College, Kilimanjaro. So, dear students, I am very sorry for the delay. First of all, I want to say that it was a technical error, dear children. Let's move on to the activities that I have arranged in the presentation. Hopefully, you all can see the screen. I have given you an activity like this. අපි බලමු මේ activities එකින් එක කතා කරන්න. Yes. If you have anything to let me know, so please use the chat box, right? Read the dialogues between given below and underline the most suitable answer. That's my first activity for you all. These are actually short exchanges. මේ තියෙන්නේ dialogue එකක් කියනකටත් වැඩිය මේ short exchange එකක්. දෙන්නෙක් අතර තියෙන පොඩි කතා බහක්. So there are two persons here, you can see. First, doctor and a patient. So that is the first one is done for you. That is the example for you all. Do you like to undergo an operation? The patient says, no, I don't. I can't, a lot of money. Dear children, so we have been given three words here. What are the three words? What are the three words? Share, spend, invest. අපිට පුළුවන්, we can share money. We can spend money. And we also can invest money. Invest money on something. ඒ තුනම හරි. But you have to think of this context. What's the context? No, I don't. I can't. A lot of money. මට ගොඩක් මුදල් මෙතන කරන්න බෑ කියන මොනවද? Investment එකක්. No. This is I can't spend a lot of money. So that is given in bold type. You can see that. Right? Bold type again. First one, දීලා තියෙනවා. And I also want to talk about another very important point. Operation. අපි බලුවොත් මේ word එක දිහා. If you look at this word, dear children, operate and operation. Operation is a noun. And it gives you the meaning of the word surgery here. මෙතන දෙන අදහස මොකද්ද? Operation කියන්නේ surgery එකක් කියන අදහස. So doctors perform an operation, perform a surgery, and patient undergoes an operation or undergo a surgery. Then මම එක ලිව්වේ නැති වුණාට ඔබ මතක තියාගන්න. Doctor කෙනෙක්, a team of medical experts, they perform an operation. ඒගොල්ලෝ ශල්‍ය කර්මයක් කරනවා. They perform a surgery. And a patient කෙනෙක් න undergo an operation. Just try to remember that point. මෙතෙන්ද ඒක අදාළ නොවුනට එකත් අපිට දෙන්න පුළුවන් එකක්. Right. Let's move on to the second one and the third one. I like to give you about 1 minute for both these short exchanges. අපි බලමු මේ short exchanges දෙක දීලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ හරියට answers ටික මට chat එකට දානවාද කියලා. So send me in the chat. So it is not disabled now. You can drop your answers. The second short exchange is between a trainee and an employer. Trainee කෙනෙක් සහ employer කෙනෙක් අතර තියෙනවා. So could you please tell me exact date for the meeting? Yes, I can see the number of chats. So I have received only 9 chats up to now. The number is increasing. All right. So let's do it in interactively, dear children. Could you please tell me the exact date for the meeting? Yes, you have 3 answers. Take your time and send me the answers. A, B, C, right? So you have the options as A, B, Z. Send me the options. One of these options, yes. And don't forget number 3. Don't forget number 3. What's number 3? Yes, Ravi and Saman. There are 2 names. Will you come before evening? Which means before the evening. Here the context is before evening. Yes, I will come. Possible. You have 3 answers. Right. I'm really happy to see the number of chats here. Excellent. Excellent. Right. So most of you have given me the right answer. I will definitely read your names. Wait. Now, if you look at number 2, trainee and employer. Would you please tell me the exact date for the meeting? Yes. Definitely, directly, usually. Yes, definitely. So the right answer for the second one is number, as you have said, definitely. Definitely. This is the answer, right? This is the right answer. Third one. Will you come before evening? Yes, I will. Possible. Possible. Soon as possible. As soon as possible. Or as soon possible. Which one is the right one? As soon as. As soon as අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන්. As a conjunction you can use it. And also here it functions as a compound prepositions. අපිට මෙතන sentence එකක් සම්බන්ධ කරන්නත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. As soon as the principal sir entered the auditorium, everybody raised from their seats. එතකොට මොකක්ද අදහස? හැම කෙනෙක්ම auditorium එකට දුහල්පතිතුමා auditorium එකට ඇතුළු වහාම මෙතන හැබැයි sentence එකක් නෙමෙයි තියෙන්නේ. මේක අපිට හුරුයි as soon as possible. As soon possible වගේ ගන්න බෑ. As soon as possible. So you can count the number of points that you collect, I mean, during this session, dear children, and let me know at the end. Right. අවසානයේ මට කියන්න. කීයක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගත්තද කියලා. Let's move on to the next few sentences. Right. Now I like to give you about 2-3 minutes again to work on these 3 exchanges. So I'll like to give you about 2-3 minutes. Right. මේ දෙකේ ඉගෙන ගන්න වැඩිපුර දෙයක් තියෙයි ඔබට. Where have I kept the book? Where have I kept the book? I think the book you were looking for. The book you are looking for. The book you will be looking for. Look for is a phrasal verb. Hoena. බලන කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ කියලා. Look for the key. යතුරු හොයලා බලන්න. Look for your book. Like that. Here you must focus on the tense of the sentence. Right. Where have I kept the book? Lal and Tilak. That's the, I mean, they are the 2 people here. Lal asks a question himself, right? So what's the question? Where have I kept the book? So Tilak comes up with the answer. What does Tilak say? He says, I think the book you are looking for. ඔයා හොයන පොත, ඔයා හොයමින් ඉන්න පොත. Right? You were looking for, that is past tense. The book you are looking for is in the cupboard. Right. So the right answer is number, actually the letter. I said number, it's not the number, it's a letter, dear children. So what's the letter? I will show you like this. This is the right answer. Okay. And I'm very happy to say the students of the Chill Out Zone, and they have given me, and most of them have given me the correct answer. I have 49 chats here. Next one. Next short exchange is between Rani and Devi, right? Rani says, she is very clever. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? She is very clever. Don't you think so? Yes. What's it? This is this question, may prasnen illanne apen short answer එකක්. Don't you think so? අපි එතකොට කියනවා ඔව් ඇය දක්ෂයි. නේද? රාණි කියනවා she is very clever. ඇය ඉතා දක්ෂයි. Don't you think so? ඔයා එහෙම හිතන්නේ නැද්ද? Short answer එකේදී කොහොමද කරන්නේ? Yes. She very clever. Yes, very clever කියනවාද? Yes, think so කියනවාද? එහෙම නැතිනම් look at the first answer. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. The short answer is yes, she is. Yes, she is means yes, she is very clever. Yes, she is very clever. Right. Let's move on to number 6, and it is the last one in this list. Nimal and Anil, you have two people. Can you please help me? Please send me the chats. Send me your answers in the chat box. I like to read them. I read them actually, right? And I will. Mama ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ දැන් ඇත්තටම නම් ටික කියන්න ගියොත් දරුවනේ. So it will take much time. එතකොට මේ අපේ session එක ඉවර වෙනවා. ඒ නිසා මම නම් ඔක්කොම කියන්නේ නැහැ. සරින් සරේට අනිවාර්යෙන් කියනවා. I will definitely read your name. Some of names. Can you please help me? That's the question. දැන් ආපහු තියෙන්නේ short answer එකක්. Yes. Short answers සමහර වෙලාවට yes I can, yes I am, yes you will. අන්න එහෙම මෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. මේ විදිහටත් පුළුවන්. Look at this one. Right? We started the session with a delay today. අද අපි පොඩි ප්‍රමාදයක් එක්ක තමයි session එක පටන් ගන්න මේ technical problem එකක් නිසා. Anyhow, dear children, I just forgot to tell you at the very beginning that I have taken all the model questions and past questions here. මේ අරන් තියෙන ඔක්කොම model questions වගේම past questions. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හරිම difficulty level එකට ගැලපෙන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ මේක first paper එකට ගැලපෙන first question එකට ගැලපෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක්. Right. Nimal, can you please help me? Anil says, yes, of course. Yes, of course. This is the right answer. Okay. We are going to move on to the next task now. You will find it very, very important and very, very interesting. Writing activity. Next activity is a writing activity. But you are not going to write alone. You will write sentences with me. Okay? With my help, you will write sentences. Here we go. Okay, so these are the questions. This is the question. May I pay first paper in a notice account, right? If you want to tell me anything, you can use the chat box as I said. Please, you can tell me anything. If you want me to slow down the pace of the speech, Now you all are familiar with the Zoom meetings. You know, we can conduct the session in an interactive manner. Okay, dear children. I invite you all to read this question. Read this question very slowly. Imagine that you are the secretary of the science society of your school. Okay? ඔබගේ පාසලේ science society. You are the secretary. You are the secretary. The secretary, right. Write a notice to inform the students of a guest lecture. Write a notice to inform the students of a guest lecture scheduled to be held in your school. Right. Those who don't understand this question, please be frank with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Now we are in the final round before the examination. We are running the final round, right? May question, if you really don't understand what you are asked to do here, you can just raise your hands. I just want to know. Very good. Right, there are two students. Let's see. I will not put you in trouble. Don't worry. I will not put you in blush. Right? Just raise your hands. I will see only the number. Right. Good. Raise hand, will you? Right. The number is increasing. Number of participants and also the number of students who have not understood the question. ප්‍රශ්නේ තේරිලා නැති ළමයිනුත් දැන් මේ raise hand කරලා ළමයි about 15 students. Okay. Imagine means සිතන්න. පොඩ්ඩක් help කරන්න. I will help you with the mother tongue. Imagine that you are the secretary. ඔබ ලේකම්යයි සිතන්න. Right? This of the science society. Right? I will tell you this thing. Dear children, in this question there is a mention of මෙතන තියෙනවා පොඩි සංවිධානයක නමක්. What's that, dear children? What's that? Club or society or association? මොකක්ද ඒ සමාජය මොකක් හරි කියන්නේ? Science society of your school. ඔබගේ පාසලේ science society. මම මේ notice එක උගන්වන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ට කියලා දෙන්න practice කරන්න. I take 2 sessions. අද පළවෙනි එකේ මේකේ ලියන චූටි වාක්‍ය ටික කියලා දෙනවා. ඊළඟට ඒ notice එකේ එන්න ඕන format එකට අනුව අපි මේ notice එක ලියනවා. Today let's do the first step. Okay? එහෙනම් දැන් ඔයා secretary මොකක්ද ඔයාගේ association එක? You are the secretary of the science society of your school. Okay? Write a notice එකක් ලියන්න to inform the students of a guest lecture. Now I ask you, what's the event given here, mentioned here? What's the event, dear children? Event එක මොකක්ද? You can easily find it. Okay. Yes. The event is a guest lecture. Right? Here, this is the event. Then I will show you the association or the organization. What's the organization? Yes, dear children, the science society. Okay. Then you know that you are expected to write a notice. ඔබ දන්නවා දැන් මෙතන ලියන්න තියෙන්නේ නම් notice එකක් තමයි ලියන්න තියෙන්නේ. මොකක් විදිහටද ලියන්න තියෙන්නේ කියලා ළමයි? Science society එක විදිහට. ඒකේ ලේකම් විදිහට as a secretary. මොකද්ද දැන් තියෙන්නේ? guest lecture එකක්. ආරාධිත දේශනයක්. guest lecture. Dear children, you must include ඔබ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අතුල් කළ යුතුයි. What are they? The date, time, venue and the purpose. මේක තියෙන date එක, time එක, venue එක, purpose එක. Right. Now, as I told you, I'm going to discuss some sentences. Right. Can you see? I have given you some phrases, right? මේ තමා notice එකක අපිට ලියන්න පුළුවන් පළවෙනි වාක්‍ය දෙක. මේ වගේ ඒවා තව උන්තරන් වලට you may have learned them from your teachers. You have learned a lot of sentences from your teachers. A guest lecture the Science Society of Buddhist Girls College organized has. You can write. ඔයාලට ලියන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාලගේ ඉස්කෝලේ නම. හරිද? You can write the name of your school, no problem. This is the name of my school, right? The school in which I am teaching, right? අපි දැන් පොඩි chance එකක් ගමු බලන්න ඔයගොල්ලොන්ට මම වෙලාව දෙනවා. Just try to rearrange these phrases to make meaningful sentences. අර්ථවත් වාක්‍ය හදන්න බලන්න හදන්න sentences දෙකක්. Yes. මේක නම් තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? බෞද්ධ බාලිකා විද්‍යාලයේ විද්‍යා සංගමය සංවිධානය කරලා තියෙනවා guest lecture එකක්. Second one. එය පැවැත්වෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ දවසේ මේ වෙලාවට මේ කියන තැන. Right. Please write in your book the two sentences. I like to give you about 2 minutes. විනාඩි දෙකක් විතර දෙනවා. Okay, so just try it out. මේ sentences දෙක ලියලා ඉවරනහම raise hand කරන්න බලන්න. You can raise your hand when you have finished. Good. Yes, please raise your hands. First of all, write your sentences, then raise your hands, okay? Good. Yes. Right. When the number becomes 50, when 50 students raise their hands, I will show you the first sentence. Now, first sentence again, then another top of it. Okay? So you can rearrange in the correct order to make meaningful sentences. The meva pita notice. We can employ them in a notice. We can write them in a notice. Okay. Right. I can show you the first sentence. The first sentence is, yes, Bauddha Balika Vidyale Vidya Sangame, right? Please read to yourself, my dear children. I love you very much, my dear children. Please read your sentence to yourself. The Science Society of Buddhist Girls College has organized a guest lecture. You have to change only 2-3 words. What's it? ඔයාගේ ස්කෝලේ නම දාන්න. අපි හිතමු ධම්මිස්සර National College ද? The Science Society of Dhammissara National College has organized the guest lecture. Hari? I take some time because I am training you to write a notice, right? පොඩ්ඩක් අපි දැන් බලමු පුතේ. Joseph Vaz College එකේ සංවිධානය කරලා තියෙනවා guest lecture එකක් ආරාධ දේශනාව. How would you say? The Science Society of Joseph Vaz College has organized the guest lecture. ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ ඉස්කෝලේ නම කියන්න ඕන නම් මට එවන්න chat එකේ. I will read the name of your school. Yes. Yes. The Science Society of Dankotua Girls College has organized a guest lecture. Okay. So you can change the name of your school. Yes. And also, yes, Dharmaram College, right? Vijay Khatupatha College, like that. Dharmarama College, Dhamma Loka College. You can change the name of your school, not worry. And dear children, you also can change the event. Look at this event. The Science Society of Buddhist Girls College has organized a guest lecture. අපි කියමු blood donation campaign එකක් කියලා. ලේදන් දීමේ ව්‍යාපාරයක් කියලා. blood donation campaign. ආදාමිසර් college කියලා දාලා කියමු අපි බලමු. නෑ නෑ අපි වෙන එක නම් ගන්න නේද? So we will take the names of the other schools as Al Hira College. I think I'm correct. Yes. The Science Society of Al Hira College has organized the blood donation campaign. Blood donation campaign. Right? Next one. අපි හිතමු guest lecture එකක් ඔන්න blood donation campaign. අපි හිතමු Science Society of මෙන්න මේ Buddhist Girls College එකේ Science Society එක සංවිධානය කරලා තියෙනවා. Exhibition එකක්. Tell me. ගොඩාක් දුරට exhibition එකක්. දැන් අවුරුදු දෙකකම ආවනේ young inventors club, young photographers club ඒගොල්ලෝ exhibition එකක් සංවිධානය කරලා තියෙනවා. කියමු අපි the Science Society of Buddhist Girls College has organized a what? An exhibition. Exhibition කියන්නේ an exhibition. An exhibition. Right. I think now you are familiar with this sentence type. The type of the sentence. Let's move on to the second sentence. Second sentence. Again, I have given you praises. New praises. Praises tamadilati. You have to rearrange them to make a meaningful sentence. Right? Rearrange them to make a meaningful sentence. Meaningful sentence. You have to make a meaningful sentence. What are the praises? Yes, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Dhammishwara College. Dhammishwara College කියලා දාලා තියෙන පුතා මේ chat එකකින් එවලා තියෙනවා ලස්සනට දෙවෙනි sentence එක. I'm really happy about it. Okay? දැන් බලන්නකො ඉස්කෝලේ නාමක් කියනවා නේ. එවන්න එහෙම. On 25th February 2022. 2022 February 25 වෙනිදා. Right? It will be held. It will be held. එය පැවැත්වෙන්නේ. It will be held. Your teachers have trained you on this sentence type. It will be held in school, in the school, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. දැන් ආරාධිත දේශනයක් කියන්නේ අපි මේ කියන්නේ from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Our sole purpose is to help you, I mean, with the difficult questions, dear children. Right? So to show you the correct, give you the correct guidance. නිසා අනිවාර්යයෙන් මේ train කරන්න මම වෙලාවක් ගන්නවා. නමුත් මේක අත්‍යවශ්‍යයි. Right? It will be held. It will be held. First, mention the date, then time, then venue. What can you mention? What's the order? Date, time, venue. Right. It will be held. I can show you the sentence now. I can show you the sentence now. Right? Like this. It will be held on 25th February 2022 from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the school auditorium. Right? Actually, so I have misspelled the word auditorium. It's a capital simple letter. Right? Auditorium. The school auditorium. Okay. I like to take some time and have a word with you, an exchange of words. Dear children, would you tell me? Please put your hands up. Those who had written both the sentences accurately. මේ වාක්‍ය දෙකම ඇත්තටම නිවැරදිව ලියවලමයි බලන්න මට raise hand කරන්න. So please be honest and just raise your hands. Yes. Right. Very good. I am very happy. So there are more than 50 or 43 students who have written the two sentences, both the sentences correctly. වාක්‍ය දෙකම නිවැරදිව ලියවලමයි ගොඩක් තේරෙනවා. Right. Now I am going to give you the next two sentences. Actually, not the sentences, I give you the phrases. මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දෙන්නේ මොනවද? Phrases. වාක්‍ය කොටස්. You have to make two sentences. Right. අපි මෙහෙම sentences කතා කරන්නේ පොඩි ප්‍රමාණයක්. Right? Now what can you see here at the top? Yes, a well-known geologist, Mr. Havegi, the guest lecturer. ඔයා කියන්න යන්නේ ආරාධිත දේශකයා කවුද කියලා. ආරාධිත දේශකයා ප්‍රසිද්ධ භූවිද්‍යාඥයෙකු වන හේවගේ මහතා. The guest lecturer, that is how you should start. Write down your sentence. And the next one, ඊළඟ එකේ අපි කතා කරන්න යන්නේ purpose එක ගැන. The purpose. මේ අවස්ථාවේ අරමුණ වන්නේ the purpose of the event, improve the students' knowledge. සිසුන්ගේ දැනුම වර්ධනය කිරීම. Right. I like to give you 2 minutes. Just write down your sentences and kindly raise your hands. I can see some of you now. Yes. Good. Very good. There are few very quick hands in the classroom. There are few very quick hands in the classroom. I like them very much. Yes. අර chat එකකින් එවනකොට තමන්ගේ ස්කූල් එකත් එවන්න. එතකොට මට කියන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Okay. Now I like to show you the two sentences. On the sentences then කියනවා. A well-known geologist. හරි ජනප්‍රිය නැත්නම් මොකක්ද අපි කියන්නේ well known ප්‍රසිද්ධ හරිම ප්‍රසිද්ධ හොඳින් දන්නා නේද හරි ප්‍රසිද්ධ භූවිද්‍යාඥයෙක් තමයි guest lecturer මේ විදිහටම කියන්න පුළුවන් the chief guest is කියලා ප්‍රධාන ආරාධිත අමුත්ත වෙන්නේ අන්න I will show you the sentence now. Yes, the guest lecturer is Mr. Havegi, a well-known geologist. Then මෙතන if you look at the sentence, වන කියන අදහස ගන්න comma එකෙන්. You can see the use how I have used the comma. Right? The guest lecturer is Mr. Havegi, a well-known geologist. Right? ජනප්‍රිය ගායකයෙකු වන හේවගේ මහතා කිව්වනම් a popular singer. A guest lecturer is a popular singer. Mr. Havegi, a popular singer. Like that. That's very easy. Okay. Next one. I'm also going to show you the sentence is to the purpose of the event. Right? Improve the students' knowledge. Here we go. This is the sentence. The purpose of the event is to improve the students' knowledge. The purpose of the event is to improve the students' knowledge. ගොඩාක් ඒවට මෙහෙම ලියන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි just imagine that your environmental society of your school පරිසර සංගමයේ පාසලේ organize කරලා තියෙන්නේ ශ්‍රමදාන කැම්පේන් එක. ඒකට ලියන්න පුළුවන්ද to improve the students' knowledge කියලා? නෑ. You have to change that phrase. ඔකට phrase එක change කරන්න ඕනේ. Right. දැන් ඔන්න ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ අවස්ථාව. This is your chance. Raise your hand those who have written both the sentences accurately. වාක්‍ය දෙකම නිවැරදිව ලියලා තිබුණා. Just show me your hands. Yes, I will see. Right, and I'm gonna read some of your names. Fatima, Alpha, Charani, Bin, Sarah. So there are a few names, maybe that I am mispronouncing your names. Right, very good, and I'm really happy. There are about 50 students who had written the both the sentences accurately. Let's move on to the last two sentences. ඒ දෙක හරිම ලේසි දෙකක්. අවසාන වාක්‍ය දෙක බලන්න කරන්න ඕගොල්ලෝ. You can write down the sentences on your own. What are the phrases, my dear children? Will be given a handy booklet to all the participants. මොකක්ද අදහස? මේ ටික කිව්වත් කාට හරි තේරෙනවා. But විභාගෙදී you won't get marks because it's grammatically inaccurate. Then grammatically accurate වෙන්න හදන්න. Right? දැන් කාට හරි ගිහිල්ලා කිව්වොත් එහෙම මෙහෙම එකක් කිව්වා. To all the participants will be given a hand ඕනම කිව්වා තේරෙනවා වචන ටික. Then maybe you gather some kind of idea, but grammatically wrong. Make it accurate. Write a grammatically accurate sentence. Second is actually the last one. Last one. Expect. Apeksha karna. We kindly. Your participation. Your participation. We kindly. Your participation. Expect. Right? Take your time. Write down the sentences and show me your hands. Raise your hands. Okay. While you are writing, I can speak a few words. These are not the only sentences that can be used to write a sentence. Don't forget the sentences that you have learned from your own teachers as well. This is just one bit of support coming to you from Ruchilab Education. Okay, dear children. Now I will show you the last two sentences. Then we can move on to another activity. Here we go. A handy booklet will be given to all the participants. සහභාගී වන සියලුම අයට ලස්සන බුක්ලට් එකක් දෙනවා. දෙනු ලැබේ අනාගතයේදී. Will be given. A handy booklet will be given. දැන් කියන්න බලන්න. සහභාගී වෙන සියලු දෙනාට ලන්ච් එක දෙනවා කියලා නේද? Lunch will be given නැත්නම් served to all the participants. සහභාගී වෙන සියලුම අයට handout එකක් දෙනවා. The handout will be given to all the participants. Tea will be given or served to all the participants. Like that. And the last one, expect we kindly your participation. Yes. අපි තාම කරුණාවෙන් අපේක්ෂා කරනවා ඔබගේ සහභාගීත්වය. We kindly expect your participation. Right. That's the second activity which we did. මේ වාක්‍ය ටික භාවිතා කරලා මම notice එකක් ලියනවා. In the next session I will write a notice with you. Now dear children, let's move on to a nice writing activity. Right. මම මෙන්න මේ slide එක දාලා I will show you this slide and give you few seconds, few minutes. විනාඩි කිහිපයක් දෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේක කරන්න ඕනේ. ඊට පස්සේ අපි discuss කරන්න පුළුවන්. I can give you about 4 minutes for this activity. විනාඩි 4ක් 3ක් විතර වගේ අපි ගමු. Right. This is a very simple question. You could get such a question in paper 1. Paper 1 එකේ එන්න පුළුවන් reading question එකක් පොඩි. I have taken this from the Northwestern Provincial Examination paper to 2018. A vacancy for English teacher. We are looking for a full-time English teacher for grade 5 to grade 11. Salary negotiable. Please send CV to. Okay. You can take a screenshot. You can capture the screen and later on refer to it. දැනට අපි මේකේ answers ටික ලියන් යමු. හරිද? ඔයාලට ඔයාගෙන අදහසක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. You can see where you stand in the learning. Just write down your answers. Yes, you can raise your hands, my dear children, when you finish it. Right. Yes. Can I start my discussion, dear children? Yes. Very good. So you are very quick. You have finished writing all 5 answers. Let's look at the first one. What is the post advertised? What is the post advertised? Yes. මම chat එකකින්ම copy කරලා ගන්නවා ඕන්න බලන්න. Finished. Right. And you have not sent me the answers anyway. Answers එවල නැහැ මම ගන්නම් එහෙනම්. So what is the post advertised here? This is the post advertised here. What's it? English teacher. English teacher. The post of English teacher. That's not wrong. At least you can write English teacher. Some students tend to write down the answer as a full sentence. Full sentence එකක් විදිහට මෙන්න මෙහෙම ලියනවා නේ. The post advertised is English teacher. හැබැයි එහෙම full sentence එකක් ලියනකොට පොඩි හරි mistake එකක් වුණොත් you won't get marks, dear children. So that's why write the shortest possible answer. Don't misunderstand this statement. මේ කියන දේ වැරදිවට ගන්න එපා. මොකද්ද? කෙටිම උත්තරේ කියලා එන්න නෙමෙයි කිව්වේ. ලියන්න පුළුවන් විය හැකි නිවැරදි කෙටිම උත්තරේ. The shortest possible answer. Please write the shortest possible answer. English teacher is the post advertised. This is not the post of accountant, right? Next one. For which grades is the vacancy? The vacancy is for the grades. මෙන්න මෙහෙම තියෙනවා. දැන් මම ආපහු ඊටාම වැදගත් point එකක් කියන්න යන්නේ. When you want to find the shortest possible answer, කෙටිම උත්තරය හොයනකොට අපිට පුළුවන් preposition එකක් question එකේ මුල තියනවාද බලන්න. At the beginning of the question there is a preposition. එහෙම නැතිනම් මේ පොඩි tip එකක්. මේ පොඩි ඉඟියක් දෙන්නේ මම clue එකක්. හරි? This is one just simple clue. You can understand it easily. Or else you can have a preposition at the end of the question. Right? Question එකේ අවසානයේ තියෙන්නත් පුළුවන් preposition එකක්. ඒ කොහොම තිබුණත් ලේසියම answer එක හොයන්න පුළුවන්. You can look for that preposition in the text. Here we go. For grade 5 to grade 11. So if you write this phrase as the answer, your answer is correct. For other question එකේ තියෙනවා අපිට පේනවා for අන්න මෙතනින් අපිට pick කරන්න ලේසි. ඒක පොඩි clue එකක්. It's not always right, my dear children. හැබැයි මේක ගන්න පුළුවන් එක ක්‍රමයක්. දැන් අපි මේ exam secrets කතා කරන්නේ නැහැ නේද? Right. Next one. Number 3, are you ready for number 3? Mama antimata ahana tamange lakuna ewanna kiyala. Because usually the students who join in this session are really honest, I know. We have experienced it. අපිත් එක්ක වැඩ කරන ළමයි හරි අවංකයි. ඒ නිසා අපි දන්නවා බොරුවක් ලකුණු එවන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. The salary is. Now let's read. What's the keyword here? What's the keyword? The salary. So you must toss yourself back onto this place. See, salary negotiable. That is how they give you advertisements in newspapers, especially in Sunday Observer. In the Sunday Observer, you can see advertisements of this nature. Vacancy. Right? Salary negotiable. There is a nice word here. What is it? Negotiable. Negotiate. Discuss. Some kind of discussion. Negotiations. Sakacha. Peace negotiations. Samasakacha. Right? Negotiable, which means can be negotiated, can be discussed. Right? Salary is negotiable. So, what's the right answer? Does it say that the salary is high? No. Does it say that salary is fixed? Salary එක ස්ථිරවම වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ, fixed වෙලා තියෙන කියලාද තියෙන්නේ? No. The right answer is, you can tell me. Yes. Open for discussion. Salary is open for discussion. Right? Very good. Yeah, I can see what you are sending me. Next one, number 4. ඔන්න අපිට next session we have Sajid sir, Devinder sir, and me, and there are many teachers, resource persons. We will arrange a very short session for you on short answers. මේ තියෙන මෙතනත් දැන් short answer එකක් මේ බලන්න. Is this a part-time job? Is this a part-time job? Throughout the paper we have sentences of this nature. Are many questions actually. Is this a part-time job? දැන් මේකේ තියෙන්නේ නම් මොකක්ද? ළමයි ලියලනවා මෙහෙම. No, a full-time job. No, a full-time job. Because here you have a full-time. නැත්නම් සමහර ළමයි ලියනවා. No, full-time. Is this a part-time job? Full-time. That's not acceptable. මේක ලියන්න ඕන කොහොමද? Is this a part-time job? මෙන්න මෙහිමයි මම පෙන්නනවා, පැහැදිලි කරනවා, බලා ගන්න. So just keep your eyes on the screen, everybody. You should look for the subject. When a subject, here you have the subject. Is this side, this. A subject එක තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ. Is this, is this, is this. This, what is the pronoun that can be used instead of this? It's a demonstrative. This can a demonstrative එකක් නේ. ඔය this වෙනුවට දාන්න පුළුවන් it කියලා. It. මිතිලා කියලා තිබුණා නම් she. රවින්දු කියලා තිබුණා නම් he. Similarly, this instead of this, you can use the pronoun it. Anna, first of all, you decide whether the answer is yes or no. Answer is yes or no. Part-time job or no? No, no, no. Then it, you know how to find it. That is the pronoun that can be used instead of this. This වෙනුවට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් pronoun එකනේ. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. So this is what the answer. No, it is. So look at this one. You go backward and find the auxiliary verb. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Yes or no question එක අහලා තියෙන්නේ. Can වලින් නම්. Yes, he can. No, he can't. is වලින් එක අපි බැලුවේ. We will definitely arrange a short session, short answers, dear children. This is here the right answer is no, it isn't. Number 5. Who has published this advertisement? Who has published this advertisement? You can see the answer here. Education Development Center. Education Development Center. Please send your CV to Curriculum Vita 2. ඔබගේ CV එක එවන්න, application එක එවන්න. කොහෙටද එවන්න ඕන? Education Development Center. Who කවුද? But the answer is Education Development Center. Right. So we have discussed all 5 answers for this question given here. Now let's take about 1 minute and you can proudly raise your hands if all your answers are correct. Yes. And I am going to get another 5 minutes, dear children. Please stay online. And I have one more activity. I'm going to discuss it. Right. Good. I'm very happy because you are proudly raising your hands. So I congratulate you all. Let's discuss this question. You can see, Mama Vinadi Dekak, I can give you 2 minutes and try to identify the tense in which this paragraph is written. මේ paragraph එක ලියවිලා තියෙන tense එක අඳුනගමු. So just identify the tense and write the correct form of the verb given within brackets. වරහන් ඇතුලේ තියෙන correct form එක අපි ලියමු. Right. Take your time. 2 minutes. Write down only the answers for now, please. Write down only the answers for now. If you have written all 5 answers, just show me your hand, just raise your hands, then I can start the discussion. And this is the last activity of the day. Right. Right, so some of you have finished writing down your answers. Let's see. We can finish off the day with a victorious sense if you have written all the answers accurately. Look at the first sentence that is given in full. The first full sentence. What is it? A young American girl wanted to become a pilot in the Air Force. A young American girl wanted to become a pilot in the Air Force. What is the tense of this sentence? Look at the verb, dear children. Are there any time markers? No time markers. කාලය හඟවන වචනයක් තියෙනවද මේකේ? No. So you can gather the clue by looking at the verb. ඒ වගේ වෙලාවට බලන්නේ last week in 2005 ඔය වගේ මොකක් හරි past tense එකේ එහෙම මොකක් හරි දීලා නැතිනම් you must look at the verb. Look at the verb here. A young American girl wanted, not wants, wants wanted, that is in past tense. So the first sentence gives you the idea. that this paragraph is written in past tense. This is written in past tense. මේක අතීත කාලයෙන් ලියවිලා කියන අදහසක් දෙනවා. එහෙනම් ඉස්සරහට time mark එකක් තිබුණ නැත්නම් කාලය හඟවන වචනයක් හෝ phrase එකක් time mark එකක් time එක mark කරලා දෙන එකක්. If you don't find a time marker, so the paragraph should be written in past tense. Next one. So she faced an interview. She faced an interview. Yeah, interview eකට face kara. The interview, well, there is no special time marker in that sentence as well. ඒ වාක්‍යය ඇතුලේ විශේෂ time mark එකක් නැහැ අපිව tense එකකට දෙන්න. So the interview එකත් එහෙනම් past tense එකකින් යන්න ඕන. හොඳට ගියා. interview එක හොඳට කෙරුණා. The interview went well. The interview went well. She got the main part of the word is already given. දැනටමත් ප්‍රධාන verb එක දීලා තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් එවැනි වෙලාවක get selected තේරෙනවා. තාමන්ව තේරෙනවා. She got selected as a trainee. Right? She got selected as a trainee. Past participle form. Get selected. She got selected as a trainee. Co-pilot. Trainee. අභ්‍යාසලාභී නේද? වුණ වෙන. Co-pilot කෙනෙක් විදිහට එයා තේරුණා. Practice. I have to type this word here. Look at this word. Practice. Practice. මෙතන දීලා තියෙන නම් SE practice. If you say practice CE, පුහුණුව noun. If you have the word practice with SE, she practiced practice in past tense as practiced. She practiced few. What can you see? Hard skills. She take තියෙන verb එක තාම අපිට විශේෂ time mark එකක් තිබුණේ නැහැ. සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම දැන් යන්නේ past tense එකකින්. Her first flight from New York to Boston. New York City to Boston. Oh, අය ඔහුගේ පළවෙනි flight එක ගුවන් ගමන මෙහි ගියා. දැන් take එකේ past tense එක. She took her first flight from New York to Boston. It. Now it's a bit problematic. What's the word given within brackets? Be. Be verb එකේ past tense එක ඔබ දන්නවා. Present tense be verbs are am, is, are. Past tense be verbs are was and were. So here the context is in the whole paragraph is in past tense. So you can write it like it was an venture that she had ever experienced in her life. මොකක්ද දෙන්න ඕන word එක? It was an adventurous venture. Right. So with this activity, I would like to conclude the session for today. Thank you very much. This is a sincere attempt to help you out with the examination. Thank you very much. And I also want to thank the two pioneering persons in the zone. First, our Assistant Director of Education, Isuru Jasindar sir, and the rest coordinator, Madam Rasika Madam. Thank you very much for arranging such a session for the students. Have a pleasant night, everyone.